Welcome back to Good Day Kansas. I'm your host, Jillian Carroll, and I am joined with one of the most gregarious, happiest men alive, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute, because he gets to spend his time in this beautiful greenery that we are in right now. So we are at Stutzmans Garden Center and Greenhouse, and I am with Ben Miller, president and owner. And tell me about the mothership that we are in right now. It is just beautiful.
This location, which is just 5 miles southwest of Hutchinson, in a little community called Pleasant View. We are on the map. We're a company that started back in 1956 by my cousins, the Stutzmans, and we got involved with it in 1985 and just taking it from primarily a spring gardening to a more full season, full year operation here. But we also have 11 other garden centers that are open from April through October, and we produce everything for those garden centers. So there's a lot of things that happen right now, kind of in preparation for that, you know, be thinking about getting spring rolling in your thought process at least?
We're definitely thinking about that. I know that I'm hoping for the warm weather, and we want to be prepared because we hope it's coming.
It will come.
It's coming around the corner, right? So tell me a little bit about some of the things that you would, if you had a checklist for preparing your garden or your plants and flowers for the spring weather, where would we start?
You know, we're at a time we could still have a blizzard right now, you know, and what a better time to sit down by a fireplace with a little list of things that you're thinking about, what you're wanting to plant. And if you're a vegetable gardener, the varieties of tomatoes, or peppers, or whatever you're wanting to plant, be thinking about those kinds of varieties. Right now you would be looking at the purchase of some of the seeds, and just to come to a garden center and start looking at the seed selection.
Sure. Because you want to know what you're going to put in there.
And just kind of let your mind roll on that. Some things that you would want to start as a transplant, which you would want to be doing here pretty quick, and you would do those in we have little containers that you can plant material in and then transplant out once the season is ready for that. Basically what you're doing is germinating that plant in your home. You need to be very careful. You want as bright a window as you possibly can. Get as much light on that, otherwise you just produce a real soft little seedling.
Sure.
But as soon as they start to emerge, you'd want to have it to where, like I said, close to a bright window. Or even if you have, on a day like like say in the 40s to 50s, put your transplants outside to actually let them harden and toughen to that environment. They won't freeze, and then at nighttime just set them back inside. You'll have fun watching, but if they're too soft and then you go out into a wind, that's not good for them at all. When we always get up to the first part of April, invariably we'll have all of a sudden a weekend like it is gorgeous, 60, 70 degrees, and we're wanting to go right away, and sometimes make some moves too quick because we also could have a freeze on up to the middle of April. So some things to be thinking about that, but right now, coming into a greenhouse and enjoying the warmth of spring, looking at some of the beauty of nature, of what's growing, pretty cool.
Really good stuff here at Stutzmans. Come check them out. Thank you, Ben, so much for your time. More from Good Day Kansas when we return.